Is this the day after the ship thing where we took over the ship, or is it the same day?
It will be the day after, so you'll have a full rest.
Well, I'm mostly just asking for my hit die, because they had healed.
What do you say I get for my Thunderwave gauntlets each day? I think I can look at it here, get this 1d3 expended charges daily.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I got
My AC just went down to 12.
Oh, yeah, did you... Hang on. How?
Because I
you
took
took it
everything off.
I mean,
It feels all
unless you're a Dex character, you won't have any AC. I'm wearing just pretty much a fucking leather jerkin and I'm at 19 AC.
Oof. Didn't realize how far down it would go. It just kept going down. No.
I like how to hit you I only have to roll an 8.
Well,
Yeah, that's because you have fucking 24 strength, you squeegee.
25.
same thing.
Same diff.
It really is.
25. I think I've had this argument before and nobody could give me a real good answer. Then it kind of makes it sound like you're stronger. Yeah, I know, but like, why would it set it to 25 when up 24?
I mean, if you get a Storm Giant's belt, it sets it to 29, but what the fuck?
Yeah.
Just my point is,
Point
the odd
is
number
all
does
of
nothing.
All of the stat boost items set you to an odd number.
Why? It's to like accentuate like you're almost as strong as X thing, but you're not quite.
I don't know.
Just so people can't have an easy way to cheese for something that's actually extraordinarily cheap.
But like you can't have
Oh, wait,
ability
have a
boost
quick
on top
this.
of it. My point is just like, why isn't it 24 strength or 18 strength?
Because it's not a very rare item.
What the fuck is going on with our shit?
I don't
Right.
know.
But Ash, I don't
I
think you're
blame
hearing
Luke.
me
I'm
correctly.
hearing
Hey, you start
correctly.
with this.
That's why it's fucking very rare for the belts. The belts are very rare. The other shit's just rare because any fucking.
Who the fuck just deleted our ship?
I blame Luke.
I did not.
Ahsoka, I know it was you. You fucking.
I
dirty-
didn't delete anything.
You
I just
delete
put all the
yourself
buffs
all
on
the
it.
fucking time.
Did you
I
delete
did
yourself?
not. I wasn't even touching my keyboard when that happened.
I don't believe you.
I was dead at the time.
I was just putting every single buff on the ship puzzle.
Well,
How is
that's
that
what
what was happening?
I thought you were doing some weird writing on it. I was like, what's this voodoo shit appearing on it?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how that was popping up. I thought it was like a
I
rolling
was
script.
wondering why there was just this huge line of this really tiny black and white shit.
I thought like some of the map had gotten like attached to it and it was like glitching out.
Yeah, I thought it was glitching out as well.
Those damn updates.
I didn't. I was only clicking the X button.
That's cool, I can fix this, right?
You click the X button, the delete button.
No,
Wow.
It's a button.
the red X.
Can't
Yeah,
you just
that's what
control Z
closes
it
window.
back?
No.
It's okay.
Oh, you can,
Just
so it seems
roll
like you
one.
did it?
It's okay. Someone's drawing one.
Thank God.
Who's drawing the P button?
Why does it say goot?
Because I apparently can't spell boat.
I'm using our sonar to try to locate our boat.
And I was looking at it like...
I pull out my magical dagger, Josh, and I swipe to the Find My Boat app.
I saw the bee and just went, did someone just put testicles on the boat?
Yes. I mean, I
Yeah.
could just.
So I'm walking around waving my knife around trying to find my boat.
Hey.
Mhm.
Who's doing that?
Why are there some balls off the coast?
That's not balls, that's the boat.
No, those are definitely balls.
Balls of the boat.
Why are you drawing it sideways?
What the actual fuck is this? Oh, okay, no, it's just the word boat sideways, okay. I thought you were drawing some kind of abstract woman.
It's got a top hat now.
I hate it. Thanks.
Thanks, Aid.
I like how this and this look like eyes over a really big kind of face.
And this is like the mouth. No, this is the nose. This is the mouth. And this is like...
No, right. I got it.
You didn't
This
finish
is the
your podcast.
nose. This is the mouth. This is the penis.
What?
Bit of a smirk.
Did he just dodge the penis and it's going past him? And he's
Absolutely.
I don't think it counts as the dodge if the dick is between the nose
No.
and the mouth.
It's like an action scene. We're viewing it from the front, like somebody's stabbing a penis past him and he's just barely matrix dodging it.
I didn't know that we had substituted D&D today with drawing dicks and bones. What the fuck is happening?
This is odd.
Seems pretty damn appropriate.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Why is
I
the
can
dick
rotate it.
turning?
But only
Why
my
is
drawing.
the dick turning?
Alright, I got you. Hang on.
It's Sky's a little Pinot now.
This was the shittest game of D&D we've ever played.
So far.
And we've had games, Nick, Josh and I have had games with Brad, where the start of the session is literally cleaning the 100 dicks off the map that he drew overnight.
Or that time he flooded the entire map with pink gnome.
The fucking gnome prostitute.
You're not talking about me, are you?
Oh.
No, other Brad.
Other bread. Okay.
Actual rich. Why's it got a Ren and Stimpy nose?
Can we stop drawing penises and actually play?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hell,
agreed.
hell no. It's all about penises.
Well, don't worry, we'll be taking this ship.
You know.
It's about the shaft. Somebody's gotta delete the shaft.
That was Rosie's.
It's mine. It's my shaft.
Rosie's shaft.
Take your shaft, Rosie.
Take that shaft home. I put on my bird turban. My birdman.
Bourbon.
Bourbon. Whoa, bourbon. Blah.
Everybody. Bourbon.
So you're gonna tell me to roll for initiative? I got panicked.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Didn't even get started.
The island is attacking you.
And I'm so skimpy and there's no armor.
I like this one island that's just surrounded by mines.
I wanna go
Do you
Yeah, let's
not
go
remember
over
that we talked about that, like,
That
with,
one
with
was
that one dude?
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
yeah, the
I
elemental
still
monsters
enjoy
can come over.
The mine island.
We're totally going over there.
Mhm.
Nobody can
You're
convince
coming
me
out of the
otherwise.
islands that are awful. That's why it has mines around it.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
these
guys-
and-
These guys are pretty much universally cunts, so if we have a bunch of stuff come out, we can just fuck off.
Did you say it's the Techies Island?
Yes.
Wow.
Meow.
Well, how are we going there, though?
By, skiff?
Yes.
If we go once the sun sets, I can fly.
That's an odd condition.
Are you a vampire?
No, I've got a cloak of the bat. I can only fly in dim light and darkness.
Oh, okay.
So just shine a flashlight and, she'll just fall
And
to
I
her
fall.
death.
What if you carried an umbrella everywhere? Does that count?
Okay.
Until someone shines a flashlight on me, sure.
She falls right out of the sky.
It'd have to be a pretty good umbrella. A bit of shade doesn't really.
No, you get like you get like a big blanket and you just carry it over yourself and you can just fly over.
Actually, a ghost.
Yeah, you put some eye
You're
holes
just
in
wearing a white sheet.
it. With some eye holes in it.
I like this idea.
It's made of. It's like the same shit. You get fucking the full like sunblock blinds.
The worst part is it could probably fucking work too.
You just cover yourself with that.
Can't believe somebody deleted the ship. It's all your fault.
Yeah, we're all dead now. Thanks.
Well, actually, none of us
Oh,
were on the
money
ship
is
except for
gone.
you, I'm pretty sure. So you and the money just
Aw.
disappeared into the ether.
Raxiel is
Oh.
gone.
Raxiel's dead.
No, the ship
Gosh.
disappeared. Raxiel catches me on the way down, and we watch all the money tumble into the ocean.
So, since I have enough basic stuff set up. Last time on the Lostrana. After returning back to the Gagarin warfront and dealing with some of the previous residents that had still kept guard over in the old warfields. You damn right, you fucking bitch. After dealing with the remnants of one of the old golems that had been there for some time, Ironstride had found the bunker that had been forgotten so long ago beneath the glass. After immediately spending a few moments punching his way through the glassed-over entrance, he walked down into the long-forgotten bunker, found the few ports where the hidden bunkers had shipyards originally before it took it to the skies for the islands. He found his old capsule where his father had put him in. After spending a great deal of time investigating his father's study and where he had been originally kept, he found out from the plans and designs, especially from his mother, that his creation was that of their sick child, and that Ironstride was their child, put into an immortal body to attempt to save him. After this, it started making a lot more sense of why certain things would affect Ironstride versus many of the other constructs that he had fought alongside for so long. After he had found the last message from his father and left in a journal, along with a wax seal protecting all the journals and notes of study, alchemy, and medicine, mentioning of a city where he would be, of Lingresh. After finding all these items and taking what was left of his equipment on the hidden compartment, went back to the ship, and they decided to drop off Ricky, who unfortunately had been stranded by one of the still active war machines. After he was dropped off, Ironstride and Misky managed to overhear a conversation of someone insulting Bradomir's family name. After listening into the conversation for a little bit at one of the tavern towers, they came to find out that they stole his family ship from him when he was briefly captain. After which they went and got Bradomir, just to make sure. He came disguised just to see if it was the person, and it was one of his old friends, Virumkig. The captain of the ship, Kronstein, is still aboard, waiting, but as he was disguised trying to get, passage with Misky and Ironstride at his back, managed to find a little bit more, especially on the small insults over and over. Virum constantly calling him Gold Tracker, as he was looked like one from the Golden Cities. After which, decided to come up with a plan to try and take over this ship, and as you booked passage, to just kind of be a distraction in the midst of the night after they leave port to strike back and eliminate those on the ship. And be able to steal the engine and use it to power the even greater flagship that has been stuck in the rock fields of Gargaron for a while. Which, we come back to this point now, as the morning rolls around, plans are being made, and Merriman told you to come to the ship in the morning.
Follow the Brad. Follow the Brad.
A word, Misky.
Sure.
If you wouldn't mind, if you're okay with it, that is. You wouldn't mind being a distraction in the middle of the ship for them?
Do I get to beat somebody up?
Of course.
Yeah. Wait, actually, do you want me to hit someone, or what am I doing?
Be distracting without your armor.
Without
And
my...
when I give the signal, put the armor on, and we'll go from there.
Ah, yes, the sweet armor that I borrowed.
Yes, that armor of dawning and doffing.
How do I make this work? Do I, like, click my heels and the armor appears?
Yeah.
It's like a clapper. You just go.
Oh shit, sorry, watch to scare you?
Okay, so
Cat! Yes! No,
everybody please play along until I give the signal.
what's the signal?
Ooh, I had this from one of the books I used to read. My favorite phrases was execute order 66. We'll go with that.
Oh god.
That sounds stupid.
It is, but it's fun.
What ridiculous nonsense is this? I
It's
will
from,
not execute that order.
It was a fantasy book called Trek Wars. Anyway,
That thing sounds like trash.
I'm sorry, we can't be friends anymore, Trek Wars? Why did you have to... Why?
Hey, stop hitting me.
Yes, please, Irons, try to finish the job. He's already
They can
dead.
have the boat, fuck it.
Okay, we good to go?
So,
Yes.
just so I know, are we waiting for them to leave shore, or are we doing this while we're still here?
Okay, we're going to board their ship, and we'll start to set off. Once the island is a comfortable distance away, I'll give the signal.
Okie dokie.
So you guys gonna go stay on? You guys want me to like follow you in the other ship?
I mean, it's ideal because I can't fly,
Yes.
Uh,
See
but
if
I
you
don't
can
know
fly in
what
their
we'll end up
blind
doing
spot
to
or
this ship.
something.
So,
Miller in.
last session when he said it was 700 for you and your companion, did that mean just you, Ironstride, and Misky, or did that mean everybody?
All of us.
I think
Also,
he's referring to
Steven.
everybody that was present.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 300. He definitely didn't give them 700 gold for it.
No, it was 300 on...
It was 700 total, wasn't it?
Oh, 300.
Yeah, but it was 300
right now,
up
and
front,
300 later, which they will not.
which
do,
means
because they'll be
which means just 300. 5-finger discount.
which we also get back.
Yeah.
Those 5 fingers are curled around a knife in their stomach.
It's like I see what you're fucking drawing, you little cunt.
Do you know how hard it is to draw when you can't see it until you let go of left click?
Oh yeah.
What the
How
Nice.
fucking bad it looks.
You can put a little
But
CP
anyways.
on this.
I guess I'm gonna go to the captain and go get that sending stone.
That's impressive with there being no fill tool.
Captain's AFK.
Yeah.
Yep,
Right,
yep,
we'll
yep,
put on
yep,
some
yep.
fresh make
Captain,
Right,
key.
here's the standing stone.
Let's go joyriding.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
the sending stone? I need a sending
Oh.
stone, not a standing stone.
Sending, up in your ears.
You said standing!
I think you've been held too tight by a stride again.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be sure to take on that advice when he crushes me again. Be right back. Whoosh.
What was that?
Yeah, that sounded like it.
Disappears in a puff of smoke.
What?
It's like you threw a
That's what that
smoke bomb
sounded
down
like.
and disappeared.
No, the whoosh is me flying.
Ninja bird, vanish!
I mean, I do have that blind sight dagger, you know, like, I could just, like, throw down some smoke bombs and basically become somebody's worst nightmare. What happened? I assume our boat image is just gone now, so we're just gonna fly a skiff from now on.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm gonna go back on over to Bradamir, because I need to give him some stuff.
Oh, stuff.
Okay, here's the other sending stone.
Right.
And then, this is something I bought earlier that I want you to have. I'll give you a coin of anchoring.
Oh, alright.
So what this does is, when you decide to go for it, I guess, tap this on the ship's deck and it'll freeze it in place till you tap it on it again. It won't be able to move without the coin. Okay?
Do we have to use this to the plan?
It's, you know, additional. We only have 2, so, you know, if you don't have to use
Are
it,
these
it's good for us.
single use?
Yes.
I see. Okay. Well, ready then.
I'll be waiting on the ship for tomorrow then.
It is tomorrow. We're going now.
Oh. Wow, how time flies.
Yep. It's pretty quick. Alright. See ya.
Uh-huh.
And then our gang will walk up onto their ship.
So,
Oh fuck, what was the fake name I gave myself?
Alara
Latvian
something?
Villa.
It's it.
starts
You
with
did
A.
put it in chat.
Yeah, because I remember I was making fun of it.
Add Aldhar.
Yeah, Altar, there it is.
Altar. Yep, okay.
so.
Oh, sorry.
All good. Okay, I'll go find Virum Kig and ask, are we ready to make way?
So, as you do make your way aboard this majestic vessel, let me drop you in. You can definitely see it is quite alive and very, very busy. Many of the sailors getting the rigging ready, and others of the others of sorts are making sure to keep watch and keep mind of the other ships nearby. You can see quite a few are fairly heavily armed. The rest look like just pretty much common sailors. They don't seem to really have too much other than to keep task with the rest of the ship and the rest of the mechanisms on board.
Damn, this ship big.
The ship's got a tree?
Yeah,
Why doesn't our ship have a tree?
goes pretty far down.
Oh fuck, Captain.
Which there's
I'm
even a
sorry.
storage container that I wasn't able to fit on this map, so.
That's right.
Well-
We should definitely have this one.
Did you not remember that we're stealing this ship to power a fucking old warship, which is 100 times cooler than
Yeah.
flying this piece of shit?
Yeah, but does it have a tree?
Yeah, but this is really cool.
And this is currently functional right now.
And it has a tree.
Don't worry, you could just
Okay,
extend it. On
We're
the back.
getting real. There's only 2 beds.
Yeah, we can just add all this onto it.
Well, there's 2 guest beds. The other couches in the luxurious areas are transferable 2 beds.
I was gonna say, there's like all these regular
Yeah.
ship bunks.
You know, that's the big gay. We need all our own rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So,
This concerns me.
He's a cool dude. Don't worry about him.
Mm-hmm.
He's alright.
the guy in the engine room.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Soul.
Oh.
So,
Just must be who replaced Brad.
Hey.
At least you can fuck her before you kill her.
as you see Virum King, the man before you.
Oh, he looks like an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super highfalutin. Yeah, he's got the entire accoutrement. Welcome, Gold Tracker. I'm glad you made it. I was worried I would have to just walk away with 300 gold and without something else to do.
You wouldn't run for long, but we are here now.
No. Please, follow me below deck. Leads you down the main steps, which this gate is currently open.
Are you taking me to the captain? I wish to speak to the captain.
Of course. As he leads you down, you can see these beautifully kept wood floors, well lacquered, a immaculate full body tree that actually bears fruit.
Oh.
The entirety of the beds around here, you can actually see full. Can tell a fold down. He points out. Don't worry, we do have a few curtains, as he points up above, where they hang down that could be drawn. A little more privacy for when you sleep.
Oh, these beds.
Yes, they are.
They look like couches.
They are lounge chairs initially, but they do fold out into beds for the night.
I see. It shall suffice.
They're just futons.
Yeah.
It's an interesting setup.
Mm.
Oh, and don't worry about the rest of the crew. They keep to themselves and only go up and down the stairs at most.
Good.
As you come around the corner, you could see another familiar face who still has his infamous bow. As you know, he's a very skilled archer. It's Kronstein.
Yes. Kronstein.
But at the same time, you see a not so regally dressed woman at his side, and you can tell she's been planning out a few charts for him and pointing out different locations. It's a bit of a hushed tone as you come by, and they both turn around. Kronstein, this is the gold tracker I told you about the other night. Altair, was it, right?
Aldahar.
But, as you can see, he has a wonderful little piece to be transported back to the Gold Cities. At the same time, Kronstein turns around. He gives you a quick one-over, looks at, like, all your equipment. Looks at Ironstrad and Miskia. Welcome aboard.
This is quite the ship you have.
Indeed, it was a great deal of gold. A good investment, though.
Good investment.
The original ship that I had served upon is Unfortunately not mine and elsewhere, among other friends, thankfully, though. As he comes over to give you a good, respectful shake. You can see he's not being as rude as Virum is. You do remember him being the more business savvy.
Alright.
If there's any particular trades that you would assume that your home would like, do tell. I don't mind making a stop off to the side to fill our holds with good supplies.
This should be a once-off. I just need to transport this thing.
Understandable. Nonetheless, the offer will stand. I know you and your families do enjoy good business.
Yes, of course.
But nonetheless, I, especially for a rather hefty sum that you have paid, he leads over to one of the more private bedrooms and just throws open the doors. I figured this would be more to your liking, and also, if you wish to at night, enjoy the immaculate view, as he points to the windows at the front of the ship.
I do appreciate it. That will certainly suffice.
Yes, I also assumed that you would probably want to keep your collection piece in here as well, just to make sure the men don't go poking at it or aggravating him.
Yes, it does not sleep, but it will be next to me when I do.
Understandably. And as he goes by and he sees Missy, and you, my lady, goes to offer her hand out.
Give him my hair.
Radamir angry.
He'll kiss it politely and give a deep bow. A pleasure to have you aboard.
That's the nicest anyone's ever greeted me.
Might I have a name to go with the angelic face before?
Misky.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. If there are any issues with any of my men, bring them directly to me, please.
It will be done. Now, shall we be setting off?
Of course! Virum, go ahead and give word to Bastilia to set sail. I'll be working down here with Aubrey to make sure that we keep on course with our plans.
Yep.
With that, they go back to setting up their plans. Virum gives a polite bow, but a long look at Misky, especially her legs. And Hurley walks off. And you just start hearing him yell out orders and barking out to people in the back. Alright! Get your lazy asses out of bed! We gotta make sure the rigging sticks and we have to get out all the anchors off the land. So with that, you can hear the entirety of the ship start busying a lot more. With that, you can hear the whir of propellers start lifting the ship quickly up into place before the air balloons of elemental air that's been condensed immediately kick up, and you can almost feel like the sun pull before your body adjusts to the speed of how fast the ship starts kicking up.
Wow.
Is this thing faster than our dragonfly?
At a soft glide, no. But you can tell it's definitely not going as fast as it could.
Alright.
You can tell the dragonfly might have a little trouble keeping up. So.
That's why I gave you the anchor token.
Because
I suspected this thing might be faster than a gobble.
As long as they're not going at full speed, you can keep up.
Well, I mean, I'm also trying to hide, at least a little bit, that I'm following you.
Just fly like underneath their ship. Easy.
On a brief side note, you did see some look a little more well trained. You definitely know Virum is not one for fair play. The moment he gets a chance, he will literally stab you in the back during combat, trying to tear you down.
Okay. He dies first.
Amongst the other guard up above, the few that you saw that were in a little bit of more heavy studded armor and bows, could tell for more of a further defense. The heavier ballistae with the lancing, more sword-like bolts seem to have been manned or guarded at least by a good, what looked like only 3 or 4 heavily armored, they looked more like knights, but also experienced guard, as they just kind of kept patrol of the weaponized areas the rest of the sailors are running about. There was one peculiar woman that you did see standing in the middle of the glass pane on the upper deck. You could still see her through the glass a little bit as you look up, seemingly going through various martial arts styles.
Alright.
You did see that the engine room itself is just before the main helm, and the stairs there do lead down. You're not sure. Haven't seen too many people going in and out of there. You did hear quite a bit of noise, though, from the main controls, especially for the ones that control the propellers, and going up and down and gaining a little more speed. But the rest seem just more like able-bodied soldiers, not soldiers, but sailors. Obviously not heavily armed, just kind of basic, like knives and cutlasses, just for self-defense or cutting ropes and so.
Alright. My crew, shall we go to the top deck then?
Absolutely, Captain.
I'd like to talk to Virum Kig.
You realize that Einstein's technically not your crew? You're just saying, my crew, to me.
My kingdom for a crew.
Yes, go on, crew.
Ah, fucking Misky, right?
So.
Oh, Einstein's AFK. Cool.
Well, I mean, it's fitting. Would he be playing the role of stuffed in the closet for now?
I mean, maybe. We're playing the role of, oh, Revenue, you're so amazing. I mean, whoops, what's the name? Captain.
He's He's internally sobbing to himself in the cabinet.
And it just turns around. What? Cuts his throat. And you're like, what?
Oh,
fuck.
my bad.
So, as you see Virum up on deck with the aforementioned Vestilia, you can see that she is manning the helm right now, as he is more or less behind her and kind of helping her guide her, but you can see it's more in a flirtatious way.
Oh,
Alright.
he wants to go to Bone Town.
Understandable.
Immediately after which, as he does see you approach, how may I be serviceable?
Well, it's a long trip. I suppose I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about yourselves and the ship, perhaps.
What are you particularly interested in? He points over to the back engine, the combination of elemental air and fire, or the magnificent...
It's impressive.
Indeed it is. The magnificent
How long have you had it?
For this... I wouldn't say too long. Probably a good month now. I'm sure you could tell there's not too much that's been done here, but we do travel around very quickly, I'm sure you could tell, and it's a rather proud and beautiful design.
Yes, it is. And what of the old ship? What is it? Not good enough?
The captain mentioning that one. He was a touch heartbroken to not be able to lay claim to that. Unfortunately, that still remains under the control of our old captain. You might run into him at some point, I would imagine.
Your old captain?
Yes. There's still Jean Dachal.
Why is Kronstein split away from this then?
Well, we ran into a great deal of money on occasion. We do plan on continuing adjoined ventures. We, explore and gather, even collect rare and exotic supplies to sell at ports at a reasonable price.
I see.
I mean, of course, I would imagine you are particularly familiar, especially with the fact that the Gold City likes dealing with many of those from Doubloon Haven.
I do run into them a lot, yes.
Yes. Good mercenaries, frightful pirates, I must say, but you could definitely guarantee a lucrative and effective business deal with them if you broker it with the right pirate lord.
Pirate lord?
Of course. You must not have the privy knowledge of dealing with one of the higher-ups, especially the governess of Doubloon Haven. She's a fiery one. Definitely do not cross her unless... And you can see that... you didn't see it entirely before. You could see there is a... As he kind of leans up and runs his finger across his neck, more of a fresh scar across the neck. She is a mean one. Do not ever be rude in her presence. She will, well, not cut your neck first. As far as I was heard, I was lucky just to leave with a reminding scar. And more or less cut your dick off kind of woman and then throw you overboard.
Oh yeah, Valus. Shouldn't Valus be here?
That's true, wasn't he?
On this ship?
I'm pretty sure he was with you guys originally, because I remember.
Hey, get the fuck over here.
Yeah, he's just gonna AFK, dude.
Oh, right. Okay.
Don't worry, we'll just say he's been there this entire time. Like,
Yeah, no, he's
There you
currently
go, my crew is
watching
more
the
than
bot.
one person.
Yeah.
Told you.
Double tieflings.
There you go.
I like how he didn't even comment on the now absence of Birdman. It's just Birdman's gone. He's just like, oh, okay. Maybe he's flying on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the easy assumption.
Under the boat.
A lot of Aarakocra just flying around without worrying of paying.
But the ship can go faster than I can for right now. I have a need for speed.
Okay.
Need for some...
But after he reminisces on for a little bit longer. We could discuss more on those business dealings later. Please let me show you the magnificent engine.
Very well then.
So at this point, he leads you down to the second grate over here, and waits for one of the sailors to open it up and heads on down. At this point, you can hear him call out, Stratosphere, how goes this? At this point, you can actually see a very lightly blue-toned man with hair that almost seems ethereal in a way, as it just kind of waves back and forth like if there were still an actual breeze down here entirely blowing on him. The various windows you can see are great views going out, and you can see the other parts of rigging and so forth to have an easier sight, and as well as a great view down to the other sky islands. You do recognize this to be an air ganassi.
Oh, a what?
Air ganassi, a human being touched by the plane of elemental air. Their body is suffused with it.
His name is Stratosphere.
Yeah.
That is an awesome fucking name.
Uh-huh.
It sounds like he's straight out of like a skating video game from the early 2000s.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds like an X-Men.
So, you should look up more Nazi names. You'll fucking have a laugh. By the way, it's okay. You are here. We forgot that you were.
I'm here?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay.
You were
I figured
air
since
quotes
my
bodyguard.
image wasn't here, I was on the ship.
Also, you should be full health.
I don't have a symbol token.
You do the...
You
Me too.
Yeah, you do. You're down in the bottom of the ship, far right. Well, to the right, not far right.
So, as you do see this man turn around the wavy hair, you can see the vest a little more open, the very relaxed style pants, and you can see that he doesn't really have any weapons to speak of on him. You can see he's just got what looks like a checkboard as he kind of looks over the various parts of this engine. As he does turn around, you can see that Stratosphere does kind of like pause for a moment, like a little bit shocked, as he looks at Valus and Misky for a brief moment, and then recomposes himself. The ship is working at full capacity. So, might I ask, is there something the matter? Something is going wrong with one of the balloons? No, I just want to show Goodvolt here, as well as his compatriots here, the magnificence of engineering that's been given to us. Just
Hello there. We are just buying passage on your ship.
Welcome on board the Elbreth.
Yes.
Which you do finally hear the name of the ship, which is the Elbreth.
How do
I
you
thought you said
spell
old
that?
breath.
Oh, like element breath.
It's a power nap.
So,
Okay.
as the Virum starts to lead you on, yes, Stratosphere has been making sure the elements are well maintained and the elemental fire is constantly stoked. As he leads over to show you the magnificent engine and various valves, and you could actually feel the odd mixture of cool and heat kind of like coming off the various pipes here. This wonderful little piece too even allows the men down below to have a fully heated oven at all times, so they can have hot meals every day.
My, this is an expensive ship.
That's fascinating.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It definitely was a rather pretty penny, but like I said, dealing with those from Dublin Haven is a good, lucrative business. Oh, I must ask, Walter, how much do you deal with them, seeing how you have not dealt with the governess of Dublin Haven? I would imagine you've probably been dealing with the more petty mercenaries.
My apologies, but that is my business.
Ah, as tight on your secrets as any other.
In this trade, information is worth something.
You've definitely not been away from home long. That's good to know. Nonetheless, I do enjoy the gold cities. This Mirage City is most magnificent. The Sultanate Palace from the air is definitely one of the most gorgeous views. Which part of the palace is your favorite? I personally preface the eastern towers and more of the ballasted defenses that they have.
Just agree with him. It's the easiest course of action.
Yeah, dude, same lol.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, roll deception.
Come on.
Just for the sheer panic of that one.
Just dude, same lol. Just what are you speaking?
What the fuck kind of place is he even talking about? It's actually bad.
How did you roll that bad? You have a plus 11.
You rolled a 3.
Oh, it's a
Buddy.
14.
So,
We're all dead.
To be honest, I didn't like the palace that much.
no. You can tell there's a little bit of disappointment, but you can tell he kind of brushes it off of you just being like, you know, a little bit more nose in the air than the others he's dealt with. I would definitely have to take another tour on the palace once again when I get a chance, and they allow for the grand halls to be visited once more. I know they've been planning something rather big, gathering a lot of ships. So is Sleekrun.
Oh. I see.
Yes. They've even saying that the grand city of Feinaquia has been gathering some peculiar information, if you catch my drift.
Winky face.
As he kind of looks at Miski's outfit, like, get an inkling that you've been there.
Hey.
Alright, we shall retire to our rooms for a bit. Just do a setup. We'll be back. You can find you on the top deck, yes?
Of course. Please, this way. And
Before we leave here,
mhm.
can I roll like an intelligence check to find out whether like stratosphere is needed for this ship to function?
Yeah, yes, you can.
Because like he's
Seems like
clearly helping the ship out a lot
You could tell
with his
he-
magic.
As far as you can tell, it looks like he's the only one in this room ever. You haven't seen anyone else come down here.
Looks like he lives in here.
Wow.
He's in bed and everything.
fucking 19.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty. So, Valus, as you do look around, especially for here, you can see that, especially beside, you know, quickly scanning, you see that there is the coal, there's the various pipes going to the different sections of the ship and controls the barrels themselves. You do actually see a little bit of what looks like blue ore dust on the ground. You can clearly tell it's like an actual mixture of residium with elemental air to have extra potency. But
So you wouldn't essentially need Stratosphere to combine. It's just like extra powerful fuel because of him.
pretty much, it's just that he is straight. Yeah, he's straight up here to maintain the engine, and also you can tell it's probably a little bit easier for him, and also he's very clearly trained in how to handle this type of engine.
Okay.
Alright. I want to go talk to Ironstride.
Thank you for showing us some of the rooms and this one, and that's really cool.
If my crew will accompany me to my room.
Yes, Captain. Wash behind his ears. Do it.
Welcome back.
Can't get out. Scroll is weird. Huh.
You can see Vera immediately starts to head back up towards the helm after he bids you adieu.
Okay. Okay, I'll close the doors behind us again. Okay, guys, what do you think?
There's a lot of very heavily armed men on the ship.
But a majority of them are simple sailors as well.
Numbers seldom best skill.
But they didn't sell your ship.
That's not important.
Okay, so this is about being left behind on an island, not your family ship.
It's just a ship.
So these guys here in this armor, are they just the goons, or do they also look like they work for the Salt?
They themselves look like they are from Mirage City, but they're clearly mercenaries.
Okay. I think if we focus on taking out the stronger individuals, we could take the ship on our own. Well, you know what I mean.
Yes, standard mutiny sort of deal. You think we should start at the helm or down here with Cornestein?
Well, Telrath is going to come from above, I assume. So
Yes,
I don't think he
probably
wants to
start
be up
from
top by himself.
Okay. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to stand up by the helm. No. I'm going to stand up by the helm. You all can position yourselves however you want. And when we start, I shall immobilize the two at the helm.
I'm so sorry, I missed that. I was laughing too loud.
Just stand behind someone and be ready to hit them, okay?
Okay.
Okay, how obvious would a shield of faith be?
It's very visible.
Okay.
Glimmering.
Yeah, you literally glow with radiance, dude.
Okay.
I mean, anybody's gonna be on edge when some random dude they're transporting just starts casting magic.
Actually, perhaps, Miski, could you stand more in the middle and do what you do best? Be attractive.
Who was
Smack
this
him across the
girl?
back of the head.
Sure thing,
This girl
Captain.
in the middle here. What did she look like?
for that. She
Yeah, let's go.
looks
That's
very.
Korra, the Avatar.
She actually looks very out of place. How the fuck you said that? Because she looks like she's been practicing martial arts this entire time. She does not look like a part of this crew whatsoever. Possibly if purchased passage herself.
Just like us.
I think we should talk to Stratosphere before we start killing people. Because he didn't seem like much of a scumbag. And he seems like he could be very useful in powering the ship.
And what's to say you won't share our plans and
We kill him first. He's on his own.
Oh, you don't want to...
No, if he's
not willing to help, you want to
Resists.
kill him.
we'll kill him first.
But he's so
What if
Could
he
be a
alerts
powerful
them
mate.
and they just fucking close the gate on us at the top of the stairs?
Stride can open a gate.
The gate should be no problem, unless it may be magically infused. In which case, I can make our own exit.
I agree.
We can
However,
always ask
I
when we
could stay
get
out
there.
here to stop the rest of the crew from reinforcing the top deck.
I
This
could
is...
always send Einstride a message.
If...
Send a message to his 90s beeper.
Well,
Gonna look at Velas. Gonna look at
You
Bryce.
look at yourself. Hello, Dr.
My armor is very shiny.
My God, I'm so pretty.
I was gonna say, well, you're the captain.
I'd
so
also like
it's
to point out they have the gate closed by default. If we want to go down there, Viren will probably want to escort us. I suspect he wouldn't trust us four in the engine room.
What if it's just one of us?
Why would he trust that anymore?
What if it's the girl who's dressed real skimpy like?
Okay.
You're the one wearing no armor.
How are we going to sell that?
I don't know,
Wants to
it's
check.
really stressing me. I might not be wearing any armor, but I can't, like, pull my great axe out of nowhere. Someone else is gonna have to carry that for me.
To immobilize the ship.
You can totally just carry a great axe with your skimpy outfit. Why not?
Yeah, that's hot.
Some dudes like that.
If you are at least able to take control of the helm, our reinforcements can arrive.
Well, I can stop the ship entirely with this charm.
Then perhaps you should do that from a position where they do not know that you have done it.
Hmm.
Once our ship has distracted them, we can spring an attack from the inside.
Do we know how the charm works?
I
explained
tap
it.
on the wall of the ship and it will stop.
I was hoping if Brad's was just like, yeah, I know, I drop it over the side. You just watch it fall.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm okay. Everything's funny.
And also, you guys do remember that we did leave, our, ship designer on that other ship, so we shouldn't go too far away.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, he'll be fine. He's got a skiff.
In the arms of an angel.
Oh, damn, not with dead.
Help me, nigga.
He just lays there with like the small bag of food that has been left with him. Like, fuck.
Oh no, he got starved to death.
He's a
It'll be
cleric.
fine.
He can just create food and water.
Yeah, he actually can.
Oh, well, fuck it.
I just want to fuck with him.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
no, I don't think Viren is going to let any one of us talk to Stratosphere alone.
Hmm.
It's just too much of a risk. If he gets suspicious, then we won't have the element of surprise, and that is
Yeah.
important.
Element.
Element.
Slaps
So we
me.
start our assault from the top deck.
Yep, I'll stand behind Virum. You all can stand where you want.
How long do you think it'll take Tara to catch up?
I honestly don't know. I hope he's close.
We should probably use the coin a while before we start fighting.
Remember, 25 words or less. Think it out really well.
How about I do that from here, in this room, and then we rush up onto the deck, alarmed that the ship is not moving.
Sounds good.
Great.
Okay.
Oh shit, that
Sending
gets rid of my
stuff.
other plane.
It's your other plane.
I was gonna chat up this guy, be like, oh, that's a really cool spear thingy. Can I hold it? And just throw it over. But if they're panicked, then he's not gonna let me hold this.
Say goodbye to Exodia.
Okay, are you ready? Are there any buffing things we want to do?
Nope.
Well,
Hmm?
I mean, if we're not gonna stealth, should probably activate your armor.
Me? That's not sus at all, I suppose. If the ship has stopped, then she's
As long as we look like we're
panicked.
friendly towards them and like, yeah, confused.
Yeah, friendly, but ready to kick ass.
Okay. Misky be like, this thing is so cool.
You know, I mean, actually, if you think about it, if you're stopping the ship, the safest place to park it would be pretty much directly overhead.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have the hardest time getting onto it. And they wouldn't really be able to use any of their defenses.
Yeah.
Especially considering those ballistas look really fucking mean.
They're
Oh,
pretty
they-
big.
There are. They are. Those aren't just normal ballistas either. Those are metal band ballistas with a fucking metal firing mechanism.
That was a big voice. Alright, are we ready?
Nope. Let's do it.
Okay. Vladimir takes the point of anchoring and taps against the wall.
I brace with Misky and Valis like holding onto them.
Oh, we're supposed to race? Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
so
Probably.
as
It literally brings it to a grinding halt.
Iron Stride, you're cool because you
That's
braced.
what our coach is.
Valus, Misky, and Bradamir rolling a dexterity saving throw.
I am holding onto Misky and Valis with one.
You do get +2 because you're standing next to me as well.
Right.
I hope some of these... Oh god. I hope some of these people on the deck just tumble over.
Oh, yeah. The fucking. Oh my god. So,
Slide into the fan blades.
as Misky and Valus like lurch forward for a moment, held onto by the seat of their pants by Iron Stride, Bradamir, you literally just wall ride and then.
Oh, fuck.
That was the best.
I'm so glad I'm the only fucking one who thought to brace.
That's because you're a fucking anchor yourself.
Oh,
that makes sense.
but yeah, you just
Smooth.
hear everyone like start panic yelling. Everyone's just screaming like, "What the hell happened? Why did it stop?"
Okay, everyone, put on your surprised faces.
I
Oh,
do
rush
rush
out.
face.
I'm.
Let's double checking on this boy. Alright, so he actually would have been fine. These two go flying over the edge, but they're hanging onto the mechanism. These guys fell, but they're floating down slowly, because, you know,
Oh boy.
fucking
Pitiful.
smart travel feather tokens.
Good boys.
As the rest of the crew is like lurched forward. Double check on this boy. Alright, that boy fell off onto the rigging here.
Oh no.
Are these boys dead because they're in the propeller?
Oh no, they're under it.
I think the propeller's above them.
Damn.
Yeah, it goes really far up.
That would be a serious health hazard if you could like fall off the deck into the propeller that easily.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool, but bad, but cool.
And also super unsafe.
Yes.
And also very inoptimal for a propeller. You want the maximum surface area of air around it.
Alright. Vladimir runs up and says, "Excuse me, Mr. K. What the hell was that?"
I don't know. We've never run into this before.
Did we hit something?
As he's goes to run downstairs real quick, like just whip open the Shakespeare. What happened? The engine launcher. What? He's like, you can hear Stratosphere is like running back and forth, like trying to figure out what happened. Panning like, oh, the valves are right. Everything's fine. I don't know what happened at all. Just see Vestilia's like trying to check between the various gauges, especially for the propellers. The propellers are still going, by the way, but no. The rest of the ship's just frozen in there as the rest of the crew is now running about trying to figure out what's going on.
Hey, I whispered to Valus. Get ready to close the grate.
You do
Misty,
good.
could you come with me?
Sure.
You do see quite a few people are running up the stairs now.
Bellis is gonna like look around and be like, "Are we under attack?" And cast Shield of Faith.
Oh,
On
so
himself.
subtle. Oh, that's the captain.
So, roll. Well, are you trying to just play it off as like, you know, oh, you think you're under attack, Valus?
It's like, oh, the ship's getting attacked. I should shield myself.
Roll me a deception as the Captain Krunstein is actually walking by.
Deception. Rower.
Okay. Okay.
So he sees you do this. He sees the Iron Stride. He'll continue up towards the helm, but snap his fingers where the other two, you know, kind of stop in tow, and just kind of seem to keep an eye on you as the woman at his side and starts heading up towards the helm. Well, listen, what's going on with my ship?
Okay, Radimir's gonna wait for a moment when they're not paying attention to him. He'll hold up the sending stone and whisper into it, "Execute Order 66.
Gosh, you didn't tell them that, you idiot.
He actually did tell me that. I called him stupid.
Oh, okay, good.
And then I cast Hold Person at 3rd level on both of them.
Are we even in range of you yet?
I hope so. I gave you a minute.
I mean, if they fail, they're paralyzed, so they can't do anything.
That's the plan.
And Miski can crit him.
Alrighty.
Bellis is also gonna pull out his spear from his quiver.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Alright. Both fail as Stratosphere goes to step to like one side. He like just freezes and then just like falls over. As Virum's there, you just hear, and then he's just not moving.
Can we see our ship coming in from this point?
At this point, I would definitely say yes.
I believe we have incoming.
Want to point out our ship?
And then How high up are these fan blades, hey?
Oh my god. What are you doing?
Oh, you can yeet a man into a fan blade.
Oh my god. So those are a good 20 feet up.
Oh, that's no problem. Oh, that's no problem.
20 feet is not enough.
He's just gonna grab Aubrey and fucking throw her. Or Kronstein.
I mean, maybe.
Don't yeet the man with the bow. I want his bow.
I mean,
I need more bows.
looks like Kronstein
Too
being
late.
the captain.
Too late. He's
But-
committing.
I've already committed. Kronstein looks like he's more of the threat. He's the captain.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeet him.
Eat that, Captain.
I yeet. Once our ship gets a little bit closer, I yeet.
I can imagine, like a father would pick up his child and be like, rocket ship. You just.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Alright, so Ironshot, I'll
Yes.
give you one chance as for an athletics, as initiative will break out when you go to throw.
That is okay. That is okay. Alright. Athletics. Oh,
Alright, hold on.
you know what?
Alright, good. So you guys will be in position in one round to get on board the
Nice
ship.
one.
Oh, that's really fucking quick.
Mm-hmm.
I ducked out of that. I ducked out of those clouds quick.
Alright, so yeah, you got Kronstein, so go ahead and give me another athletics just real quick to fucking try and chuck him into the fucking propeller of death.
I swear, if you manage to yeet a captain this hard,
You're gonna fuck him up and or the propeller.
If it's not enough, I will use my fucking inspiration.
So one fluid motion just
Oh my god.
it's a good thing the ship can't fall right now, because that probably really
Oh, he
fucks
just
up the
got
airflow.
deleted.
I'm dead as fuck.
so as they do chalk him up there, Einstein.
Yep.
You think there would, but these are air infused, specialty elven iron propellers.
Oh, he got eviscerated. He's turned into a pink mist.
These blades are as hard as adamantium, even though they are grown wood.
Jesus Christ.
You just saw him
Literally
get
just
fucking.
painted side of the boat.
Yeah, he just painted all of the gears with his viscera as the rest of his stuff just went flying off the side. So. Oh my fucking god.
I'd like to say that was the biggest power move this ship has probably ever seen. So.
It's the biggest we've ever seen.
No, Valus was the only one who fucking saw it.
I'm sure none of the crew on deck can even fucking believe they just watched a man be yeeted into some fan.
With that, you do, as Aubrey sees you do this, she's like, the gold tracker! Find him and kill him!
Oh no, not me.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking god.
Can't believe I yeeted the captain.
Hey, we can still like play this off. You'd be like, oh no, our robot malfunctioned. Whoops.
What a critical malfunction. He yeeted your captain.
Whoops.
Wait, what?
And then down deck, you're killing the second in command while he's paralyzed on the floor.
I don't want to.
Murder. You got on this boat to murder a shit ton of people. You can't back out.
I thought we were keeping him alive.
Yeah, we gotta keep him alive. I never said murder him.
I mean, whoops.
Okay, so I can do it. That's fine. I can. No need.
Look, I wanted one of them,
Fuck
and
out.
now that the other is definitely dead, looks like it's him that we're keeping.
Looks like we're keeping this pet.
Uh-huh.
Fucking hell.
Look, to be fair, I was standing right next to either the captain or a potential mage, and I thought, you know what? I'd rather just kill the captain. It's a power move. Everyone will be fucking terrified then. The items survive.
Yeah,
Yeah, magic items don't break easily, right?
That shit got thrown way overboard with the fucking speed he got thrown at.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I like one.
Sounds fair.
All his shit is gone.
I'll never know.
Look,
Yeah.
you got given a special bow from the captain. It's okay.
Yeah. And then the next time anybody's in some cool armor or weapon, it's also going off the ship.
Oh, okay.
So
It's just gonna, whoops.
I mean, I don't need it.
You know, it's just, whoops.
Misky. His back is turned.
Isn't he also held?
He's paralyzed. You have advantage, and if you hit him, you crit.
You want to keep this one, right, Captain?
Yep.
None
If you
like
can,
it.
if you have to kill him, that's fine.
Alright. Go ahead and roll that damage. Obviously, not lethal. Just kind of like smashing him with the flat.
When you roll the damage twice since you're critting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then take the strength modifier off.
Roll 2 plus 2 more d12s.
And
What?
2 d12s and 2 d6s because it's cold and...
Yeah.
That's right.
Because you crit.
Yeah. Because you
Yeah, you're technically critting, they're unconscious.
If they're
Well,
paralyzed, if they're paralyzed, they're helpless.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a lot of damage.
Got enough damage.
With that, considering it's pretty much the equivalent to half his health, he is out cold.
Oh snap!
So he just goes out cold and falls unconscious. You could see Stratosphere is terrified beyond belief.
Is there any way I can like
But
move him like back this way, so at least get him out the way?
Yeah, you can see that there's definitely no blood. He's like nervous as hell. What's going on?
Yeah. And I look at Stratosphere and be like, "You're okay. I'm not gonna hit you. There's no way you can hit me as hard." And it's my turn. This will be fun. He's gonna kick my ass.
I mean, Valus wanted to kill him.
Fellas can
No, I said we should
Oh, yeah,
kill
you
him
want-
if he doesn't have. I wanted him to be our friend.
Let's try to make him friends.
So this one knocks back in air. It's gonna make 2 shots at Valus. Especially hearing the order from Aubrey, and also the fact that they just see a viscera blood flying out. Alright. That will miss. This one, probably. Yeah. Alright, so move on down. Take 2 shots of Valus as well.
My AC is currently 22 because of my shield effect.
Only one will hit with a 25.
Oh, that's cool.
For 5 piercing damage. At this point, you can just see this woman just takes up a defensive stance and just steps back a little.
What do you roll for concentration save? So just flat
Constitution
D20?
Yeah, con save.
saving
Okay.
throw. And you're trying to beat it at 10 or
10.
half of the
Yeah.
damage,
We only
whichever is
did
higher.
5, so
Yeah, so 10.
So you're beating a 10. Oh wow.
fuck. Would I
Oh,
get
wait,
the
no,
plus
you get
2
plus
from
2.
my tone?
Yeah,
you're
you're
plus-
fine.
you're
Yeah, you got plus 2,
saved.
so you got a 10.
No, I already added that into my global save.
Alright, so then you
I fail my shield of faith.
Yep.
Depending on the order of the shootings, does any more hit?
Well, let's find out. Because these all see Valus immediate. And that one's going to hit with a 23.
Yep.
11 damage.
Which one you show me? Closest one?
Yeah.
Can I hellish rebuke that?
Yes, you can.
Hellish rebuke.
Oh yeah, the Horn of Valhalla.
Yeah, I have that. I'm planning to
We've
use
had
it
that
when we
for
arrive.
ages.
Yeah, I saw it and I was just like, why aren't you guys using this? This thing's
shit.
awesome.
I just straight up can't use it.
I can.
I can't use it.
It requires weapon proficiencies.
Hmm.
I'm only proficient
Otherwise-
with daggers.
20 in the saving throw, so half damage, right?
Yeah.
Still fucking good 11 damage on it. The ship guard, the fucking heavily armored warrior from hell. He's just gonna take a fat dash action. Vestilia is going to see the captain thrown up there. She's gonna quickly run over behind you, Iron Stride,
Okay.
and pulls out a fancy looking dagger
Answer.
along with her main fucking rapier. She's gonna try and stab you in the fucking back.
Understood.
That first one's a 20. Nat
Let's
20.
talk
A nat 20. I should say.
Oh, okay. Yep, not 20. Yep.
Alright. So.
Are you made of adamantine?
Yes.
Yep.
So
So.
it does not crit.
Yep. So first one's nat 20. Other one followed up by 25. So it'll be
They both hit.
normal damage with sneak attack.
Yep.
Oh, fucking sneak attack.
So I'll just roll it at normal, so you don't have to cut it.
That's right.
Alright, so for the sword, also make me a Constitution saving throw. Or
Is this for poison?
yeah,
You said with advantage. 16.
all right. So you will only take half the poison damage.
I'll take half and half.
Let me roll the sneak attack. That's the sneak attack damage, which obviously in full it's not doubled. That's the actual amount.
Yep.
Like, no crits. And then
That was a juicy high damage fucking roll.
that's the sword, that's the dagger, and then obviously this will be half of the poison. So 13 poison damage.
So 13 of that, then I half it again because I'm already resistant.
Very
So-
nice.
7, 6.
7.
Yep. That's half my health.
Alright. And that'll be Vestilia.
I don't like her.
Valus.
So, how does disengaging work? Can I move?
You would have to main action disengage,
Security.
and then you can move anywhere freely.
Oh, never mind. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit this guy with my spear and also use Thunderous Smite. So, make 2 spear attacks first.
Both will miss. As you
Oh,
strike down, he himself, you can tell this. You've fought people like this before. This is a trained guard, probably hired from Fleet Run. And
Guess I die.
he fucking parries both of your spears off to the side and glances off his armor just enough where you cover the gap.
Guess I die.
Maybe.
Bradimir.
Okay, I'm gonna call over to Stratosphere. You do not need to die. Just stay here. And you will live.
You could tell he would try and nod in agreement if he could move.
Aw.
Well, keep that on him just in case. These stairs, is this the bottom of the stairs, or is this the bottom of the stairs?
This was the bottom, so it kind of wraps around a little bit. So you would come up behind Bastilia.
Okay, I do that.
And you can tell there she has a sword and dagger pretty deep in Ironstride's armor.
Boy. I'll chuck some inspiration at Ironstride.
Yeah.
I'll play my Pipes of Haunting.
How far does that fucking reach?
30 feet.
Okay, not that far. I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger on the deck, but I mean, you're still hitting a good amount of people.
So, all of these people cuts off here.
All the sailors are gonna fucking run away anyway.
Oh, okay.
You can tell they're not fighters. They're sailors.
Good.
They just want to do the rigging and go home.
Pretty fucking much. Alright. Good old guard boys.
If Stratosphere isn't hostile towards me, then he succeeds automatically.
Oh, for the paralysis?
No, for this fear.
The fair? Yeah, he's not hostile at all. He's not
Cool.
afraid. He's just kind of like in the moment of shock and awe of like, oh shit, am I gonna like die here because of the because they're overthrowing
Because of the
shit.
scary tiefling.
Yeah.
Did kind of almost one-shot here.
He's alive. He's
So,
fine.
as you are fighting now, you see something unnatural as Vastilia hears the pipes. She's not rattled or shaken in any way, shape, or form. You can actually see, like, an excited thirst for murder in her eyes.
Oh, I don't like that.
As you do it on the flute. She turns around to see you with almost a wild look in her eyes. You can see she's almost excited that you're there.
Okay. That's not true.
Alright. Ironstride.
You
She
have advantage.
turns around to give Bradimir the scare of his life that made him shit him. Maybe there's a few tears.
No, fuck off.
I'm gonna repay her in kind and beat the fuck out of her. Let me just make sure I got my breathing correct. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Both will definitely fucking hit. Jesus Christ.
So close to crits.
And then, wait, there's more. I will bonus action heal myself. So, yeah. Oh, that's missing. That's meant to be 14. Whatever. Because I'm missing an extra 1 from my level. It's still a level 7. I mean, level 6. Ugh. And then I'm gonna action surge, cause she make me cranky.
Yeah, fuck her.
Is it
Both will hit.
cranky?
Nice.
You rolled the same damage 3 times in a row.
I know, right?
Oh, no, wait. No, that's different. My bad. 18 and 3, not 13 and 8.
You just dealt like almost 100 damage to her. In fact, I think you dealt more than 100.
So just
He really did. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
Made a,
So
made
she
a
just-
paste out of her.
she just goes
You
down,
pasted 2 people then.
bloody in a heap past you, Branimir.
Oh yeah.
and I'm going to turn to this one as your best option is to surrender.
You killed my husband!
Oh.
Oh, yeah, she won't surrender.
I mean, she's currently scared though.
Of you, not of him.
Yeah.
I guess she can join her husband when I put her in the blanket.
Just chuck her up.
Alrighty. So, Shipyard. He's frightened, but he's just clambering up the side right now. Check. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, if I knew it was going to be this effective, I would have just come with you guys.
He does clamber up to there, but he can only get to about here before he takes out a javelin and he fucking goes to yeet it at Iron Stride.
You'll be right.
And it will miss horribly. Just kind of goes a little bit too wide. Alright, this girl. Gonna make 2 shots at the Horn Duder.
Duder.
Oh, actually, no, you're just a little bit down, so she wouldn't be able to see. So, Valus instead. Sorry, Valus, you're just a really bad spot.
Yeah. I'm like
You're in the
right
middle.
in the earth between everybody.
Alright, so thankfully that plinks off your armor. So, this one,
Face me so I can pull stuff you.
you're gonna run
But,
up and get sight on Iron Stride and try
I'm
and fucking pop
permanently
2 in his back.
facing this way.
In which one arrow will hit you, Iron Stride. Sinks right into your shoulder. For 5 damage.
Oof.
Shipyard. The mad dash is on. Here. Aubrey. Make a wisdom saving throw, Iron Stride.
Okay.
Is this another domination?
Close enough.
I will in fact use my inspiration because there's no fucking way I'm getting charmed again. One more. Come on. I'll get fucked.
Use your other inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, use your actual inspiredy.
Too late?
No, it was the inspiration
Oh, well,
from
there
my
you go, there you
character. There we go.
17.
Thank fuck you used that. As you just hear, flee! As you were like about to turn and run for a moment, you remembered Bradomir's there and the words he told you.
You're a big buff metal boy. Get in there.
You can do it. I believe in you.
And with that, actually, will be the entirety of our stuff.
Now we arrive.
Everyone else arrives, so go ahead and drop yourselves on the deck where you want to be.
Just don't go through the fan blades.
Yeah, it's a bad plan.
I need here.
How the hell do I actually... If I become retarded, can I not drop my character token?
You should be able to, as long as you drag your name.
Yeah, drag from the name, not the picture icon.
Like the name where? At the top?
There,
In your... where you click from to get your character sheet.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Oh no, there's 2 Millerians
is there? Where's the other one?
hold on.
on Rexiel.
Oh,
Yeah. There's one of Rexiel and this one with
You know what? This side of the deck is pretty scant. I'll land over here.
Nobody wants to land
That's
with
a-
Bayless.
God, there's 2 birds.
Huh? Where's the second bird?
Well,
Why do you
Go
have
here.
2 tell Reths?
Never mind.
I can see
He
you
actually
here.
did it. He actually did it.
What kind of a suicidal fuck would land right there?
Just say, why are you over there, dude? Why?
Poor Valus is
Destroying
like
fire,
just
so
fucking.
Valus can get away.
Valus is just about to get the fucking of a lifetime for the umpteenth time.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. I actually brought backup.
Misky, back to you. You have the thing. As Stratosphere is just kind of like sitting there, obviously a little more calm, but you know, still like calming down for the sudden panic of seeing the second in command being knocked the fuck out. But thankfully, no blood, so he's very calm.
I kind of look at him, flash the same cheeky smile as before, and I'm just like, it'll make sense soon. Stay safe. And I'm going to get to fuck up to the deck. And I suppose if I go my 30 feet, I'm gonna
You'd be right
sit
next
on
to
Brad's
that.
face. Yeah, there.
Excuse me.
Awesome. You like
And once I am up, shut up. Once I'm up here, oh fuck. Sorry, I had the wrong page open on D&D Beyond. I'm gonna Misty Step so I can help fucking Ballas out. That should
Wow,
get
do we
me.
really want to scrap this thing for parts? It's really nice.
I thought I'd join you down here, Ballas. You seem to be having fun.
It's a great time.
Yay!
Keep
And I'll
smiles.
end my turn here. I won't
Arrows
hit
and
anybody
stuff,
yet.
yeah.
Why would you not hit anybody?
Because she
'Cause
used
I
Misty
wanna-
Step as an action.
That's a bonus action.
Bonus action.
You can totally punch people right now.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the bonus action.
It would be a shit spell if it was a main action.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm gonna belt the dude in front of me.
Advantage. Advantage.
Oh.
Oh Super crit. Super crit.
So both of those will
Quadruple the
hit.
damage.
Super.
Quadruple the damage.
Jesus Christ.
Super.
Well, actually,
Okay, so first one rolls as
sorry,
normal,
sorry.
right? Oh, wait, no,
The-
what? Huh?
The first one will miss as he turns to, and he will actually reaction parry you. And the second one will
Yeah.
definitely.
Alright, well. I don't remember how to roll crit.
Oh, you just click
She
on
just
it.
hit the
Factored
thing.
in already.
Oh, I clicked that one then.
Click on kindness.
That is like the most disappointing crit roll for a
It's
I'm gonna
alright.
sit here and cry a little. It's fine.
That was like average damage.
You collide straight through this man's armor after he parries you and just crush into it and just. You can hear a little bit of a grunt, but you can see he just kind of like grits it and bears through it.
I'm Rexiel.
Yes. So, Raxiel.
Axial is just gonna attack this guy. One bite, 2 claws.
Alrighty. So first bite will miss. The first claw will hit. Second claw will be parried. So he just bears down his claws into him. You can see that these men are going to probably fight to the very fucking end to defend the ship. They see you clearly as a fucking grievous threat to all these sailors.
We leave more widows, but we leave less revenge plots.
This one's gonna fire 2 at Miski's back. Both will miss horribly, thankfully. And then Carathia.
Okay, well, I believe it's time to get the squad together, so I'm gonna do a flip over Brad.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna blow the Horn of Valhalla. Summon the squad.
Where we dropping, boys?
So it summons 3d4 plus 3 berserkers.
That's a lot.
Ah.
3d4 plus 3. 11 berserkers.
Oh my god.
This is
Fuck me dead.
I'll put a mic right here.
What are they using?
11.
Great axes.
Oh my god.
I need to make a fucking token for
These
that
are
just
my
to make
people.
it easier later down the road.
They're only CR2, but I mean, it is 11 people under
No,
my
that's what I was about to
explicit
say.
command.
It's just easier so I don't have to make a token every fucking time.
Okay.
Where are we dropping, boys?
I mean, on the plus side, it should be in the compendium.
It should be. But they don't have an image.
Yeah,
No, they
true.
don't.
At least you'll have the stat block.
Berserker. And I assume it goes on your initiative count?
Let me read. It doesn't say they go on my initiative count, it just says they follow my orders.
Alright, so you would have to order them then.
Dude, this is a strong... I'm looking at it. This is a strong item. These guys have 67 health.
They are friendly to you and your companions and follow your commands, so I assume by that it means they just basically fuck things up, and then if I tell them to do something, they will.
If they wanted to, these Valhalla barbarians could kill all of us.
Wait, they're fucking terrifying. Like,
Wow.
Our CR2 monsters have 67 HP each.
Alrighty.
And I will yell out for them to eliminate everyone that isn't with me.
Oh, poor sailors.
Alrighty then. So,
This is a Scorched Earth campaign.
considering the prospect that they would go on your initiative count,
Sure.
dun 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 dun.
Oh my god.
Where the hood at?
I do not believe the monk is a part of their crew. I am unsure, however.
Alright, if they don't try to kill us, you don't have to kill them. Kill
She's
everybody
had, I think
else.
she's had 2 turns and hasn't attacked anyone. So.
Yeah, she's
You
just
go into
assumed the
defensive.
yeah, she's
Okay.
just assumed the dodge action the entire time.
Don't attack non-aggressors. Everybody else dies.
Yeah, we might have some free crew hands. Free.
We're gonna get a free crew.
With that slight alteration, these 2 boys will go to here then.
Okay.
That guy's so dead.
For advantage.
Super advantage.
They can also do reckless attack if they don't have advantage, by the way.
What?
Oh, it's fucking great.
Just gotta reduce that from the majority. Double up on that 1 in the center. So that one would have been 11, 15, 30 from this one, just getting fucking massacred. And these boys actually only strike the knight once, as he's actually holding his ground pretty steadily. These cheek.
And I'd just like to tell you that this is a higher level of Horn of Valhalla.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, I think this is the better one. For some reason, brass is the better one.
Tier. Out of 4 tiers.
Okay, no, never mind. There's bronze. Okay, yeah.
Alrighty.
There's one that's 4d4 plus 4.
Nah, this one's going to fucking attempt to. Those massive numbers have just fucking busted out on deck.
What the hell are they gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Freak the fuck out. Millirin, it's an invasion. I don't know if you're muted.
Yes.
Hop down off of Raxiel. And shout out, "Lay down your arms and surrender, and we will spare your lives!" And then I polymorph myself.
Crab.
Not the crab again.
Your intimidation had advantage.
Captain Crab.
Yeah, my amazing -3 charisma.
Oh jeez.
Still pretty intimidating.
Yeah, that shouldn't have had the artisan's intuition. A natural 19.
You see the archers throw down their arms. The knights don't. And there's this Aubrey.
Alright.
Oh, that's all I can do.
This boy,
I'll be right back.
he's being overwhelmed, but he's just going to try and swiftly take advantage of the situation and eliminate bells.
Come on then.
So he's going to strike you 3 times. Alrighty, so 2 will hit you with a 23 and a 25.
Yeah.
You take 26 piercing damage. As just immediately, like, lances your leg, lances towards your side, and then the third one just kind of draws a little too close to your head. You just draw back enough to have enough space. This one, throwing down in her arms, so eliminated. This one, just shuffling back, maintaining the dodge action. Obviously, no weapons in hand, so could eliminate her. Radam.
What's this guy doing?
The knight next to Rexia.
Yep.
It looks like he's about to lance the shit out of Raxiel.
Okay, I cast Puppet on him.
Alright, Constitution? Yes. So.
Yeah.
18.
Damn it.
Unfortunately,
Alright.
as you try to seize control, he like grits through it and forces his way out of your magic.
Alright, and I'll throw some inspiration to Valis.
Bardic inspiration.
Yep, Bardic.
Yes. This is a shit situation.
Nah, we fine. I sort of want to knock this guy off the ledge, but he's 100% gonna succeed at strength saving. So
On top of that, he definitely has a token, so it'd be pretty moot gesture.
yeah.
Oh, maybe gone though.
So after being stabbed by this guy by his lance repeatedly, just gonna look at it and say, I have one of those too. And stab him repeatedly. And I still have Thunder Smite active, because... Oh wait, no, I didn't even roll safe for that.
Yeah, so. It would just be the 10.
I think it's 10 or half the damage with whichever is higher, so...
Yeah, I just rolled the damage.
Could I beat a
total, so you-
13?
Yeah, you made it perfectly fine
Okay.
anyway. It would have been a
So-
10. It would have been a 10 because I just roll all the damage together.
I just get advantage on this. Because he's surrounded.
Well, mainly because the other side.
Oh, that would. those
He's
all
totally
fucking
surrounded
hit.
though. Super surrounded.
Ooh,
Definitely roll that damage.
wow.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Wow again.
Woo!
If you want, you can add Bardic Inspiration to damage.
That's my 2d6 from the lightning. And what's the Bardic Inspiration?
Is 8.
So that much damage, and he has to succeed a strength saving of 13, or be knocked 10 feet and prone.
Sure, Miss will enjoy that.
Alright, so you just
Right into my lap.
as you fucking just repeatedly slam your spear into him. Even though you try and knock him back, he actually just grits down, and you can actually hear the wood creak as he doesn't move. Period.
Whoa.
Should have healed myself. I thought I'd be able to kill it.
You should not have tried to mess with my head.
You shouldn't have killed my husband! You fucking monster!
Grapple.
Uh,
Will it blend?
Find
Oh,
out
Lord.
today. You definitely got her.
Well, I guess I'm throwing her up into the fucking
You're gonna
blender.
blend the captain's wife too.
She tried to get in my head.
Alright, so you got,
This is
got
so
her for now. So, I assume that's all, since you are holding her.
Well, I will position her here between us so that way, the crab can beat the shit out of her and Brad has advantage and so do I.
Just give me one more athletics as she'll try and fight you, moving her.
Yeah, she ain't fighting. She ain't fighting.
Welcome to the crab.
Ready? Shipyard. Going to stab at Alexia 3 times. So 2 of them will strike true. With a 23 into 22.
Alright.
For 27 piercing damage. Yes, girl. Throws down her arms, surrenders as well. Aubrey. Let's see. Roll me with some saving throw, Iron Stride, as you hear a drop. Oh, beautiful.
Actually good.
I said, get out of my head.
Alright, and the guard's gonna try and finish Veils quickly.
My AC is 22.
The Crepton, if you will.
Wow.
Alright, so only one will hit, thankfully. For 20 damage as he stabs you right in the back, and you're just immediately alerted and just block the other two.
Oh my god, you're still up.
Fine, I'm fine.
Sure.
This one throws down her weapons. Miski.
I'm gonna hit the boy in front of me,
Alright, alright.
please. There we go.
Definitely hits.
Wait, no, we have to let him go unconscious. It's a tradition.
No.
It's traditional. We kill our friends.
We let
No.
them die. It's a little bit different.
Let Valus
he
go
down?
down and then we'll...
No, he's still up. These are hardy
Can I hit him
motherfuckers.
again?
Definitely. Jesus Christ. Alrighty. Definitely hits. He's still standing.
I'm gonna accidentally search him again. I hate him. Wash, no.
For that one, unfortunately not, as he manages to just keep enough where he hooks the axe right at the end before it hits him. That one will hit.
Fucker. Excuse me, roll. Ugh. Yuck. Mad.
He is still standing, but very shakily.
That's not time.
Exil.
Wash. Come on.
CL will dust this boy in front of him with some powder. We're gonna go with sleep powder. Can you give me a con save?
Indeed, I can.
Oh, wait. I'm just rolling for my armor too.
So 15.
It is a 16.
Alrighty. Alright.
Yeah, I guess that's all he's gonna do then.
Not to the bar. Surrenders to wrath. They're holding everyone at sword point. They're not killing them once throwing down their shit.
Okay, good. I'm glad the Berserkers have at least that much honor.
Hey, they're from Valhalla, man. They're not fucking monsters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna preserve their honor if they refused to preserve their own honor, because, you know, it'd be kind of sad to watch warriors from Valhalla just, like, cut down on I'm gonna shoot this guy with the new bow. I have no stats on it, so I don't know what it does.
I'll fire and find out.
So we'll... Yeah, exactly. Fire... It's a spine bow.
Oh, yeah.
Hunters mark him, and since he's a humanoid, I also can get that. 18?
For that, we'll just meet the mark. Alright, go ahead and roll another d6 fire damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage.
So just... you see this small little burst of flame. You're not sure if it was the armor, though, but you saw a spark.
I think that one misses.
Yeah, the other one just off the heavy plates.
The real question is, does the bow actually have like its own magical enhancement?
It does. Let's see. +1, so that would actually hit, actually. That's a good point.
Good point. I think I added the fire. Yeah, the fire actually posthumously added.
Nice.
I can't do non-lethal with bows, so. You dying.
You will die.
I also ordered all the berserkers to, you know,
Descend upon the
keep
knights.
doing what they're doing. Yeah, descend upon the knights, keep the unarmed ones subdued.
Berserker. Fucking bear down on this boy with the wrath of God. And they will fucking crit him. I don't even need to roll that because they just finish Miski's work and just.
Nice.
Alrighty.
I'm done.
So the voice to the odd. Oh well.
This one throws down their arms. Milligan, you are a crab. Snip, snip, motherfucker.
Crabton. Crabton.
Nip this angry bitch that Einstein's got.
Cut her
Just take a
down.
little off the top. Just take a little off the top.
That definitely hits.
Holy shit.
Fuck, effectively do half her health in one snip.
And then follow up, just try and smack her into the ground.
Top 10 things they didn't expect to happen today.
Yeah, you definitely do. Jesus Christ. Just kind of hearing the distance from below. Jesus Christ! She is just about dead.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Bradomir.
You can take her alive if you want, Iron Stride. I'll leave that up to you. Cost. Right. Will cost old person at 3rd level again on the 2 remaining units.
Well, the other one's asleep, so he just fails.
Yeah.
Okay. This boy over here. He will attempt to resist. Probably fail.
16 DC.
So yeah, as he's about to continue swinging, Vest just falls over, paralyzed. Alright. And that is effectively combat, because I assume, Ironstride, you are yeeting a girl.
I won't yeet her, I'll be nice and just put her out of her misery quick.
I was gonna say, kind of hard to yeet her in the current situation with the giant crab claw ripping her.
Alright, so yeah, Million's not letting go.
I'm assuming you're gonna snippy in half.
So Vale, let's just get a roundabout. What you doing as you see this man like fall down, paralyzed?
Considering there are still more enemies, even though they're not fighting, I'm gonna heal myself using my entirely on hand spell.
Alright. Good idea. He didn't get knocked out. The legacy is discontinued.
Hey,
Hang on, I'm gonna knock it out myself. 2 hits ought to do it.
Ironstride. Yeah, she's sitting there finally. Fuck. Come back from hell for you. And just spits on your fucking faceplate.
I'm sure you will be with your husband soon. And
Hmm.
You have advantage.
Okay, well let me roll the last one with advantage then.
Fuck, you gotta describe how you just finish her.
Oh.
It's not brutal. It's just a quick jab to the chest, collapsing her chest and just killing her instantly, so she doesn't feel it.
Oof.
Because she's already had to suffer from the captain.
It's not brutal.
You hear the collapse of her ribs breaking, and she's like, one exasperated breath, and finally she just leans back, and you can see her eyes are still locked dead on you.
Just put it down.
Close your eyes, that's creepy.
I think Iron Stride needs like a piston, like a rocket-powered piston in his arm, so he can just go.
Muda.
This boy, I believe, is not going to be waking up for a while. Hold on. What's the effects of sleep powder, just to be sure?
It functions like the sleep spell. So he's out for a minute.
Alright, so yeah. Obviously, I assume you disarm them and all that.
Yeah, if he can, Velas is gonna try to shove some of these javelins, no, what are they, lances, into its quiver. Because it says it can hold up to 8 objects of that side.
Yeah, so you pick up these spear/lances and just quickly tuck them away and disarm these men.
If there are still crew members, like just the sailors who are unarmed and shit, hanging overboard, I will attempt to assist pulling them back on board, so they do not fall to their death.
You can see a few are kind of like floating down to the Sky Islands and landing safely down there. The others will accept your help, and even with the other Valhallans, they don't seem too worried. They still seem a little bit nervous at the hostile takeover, but you can see all is good. Stratosphere is kind of like sitting up now, probably at this point, as you guys finish tying up the 2 night guards. And Stratosphere hasn't done anything. He hasn't even gotten near him. You can see he's just kind of been sitting in his bunk, like, waiting. Are you...
Hello, Stratosphere. It is done.
Who are you?
An old friend of your old captain.
He's being modest. He was the old captain of the old captain.
Brad walks upstairs and all he sees is a massive amount of viscera and a giant red puddle, and he's like, I see Iron Stride's already started.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for Aubrey, but I assume she was no longer either, as the loud crunch was kind of telling.
Looks back at stairs, sees blood dripping down. A little bit.
A majority of the regular crew remain, but the captain and helmswoman.
Yeah, all the named characters are kind of dead, bar this one.
Name characters, that's a strange thing to say.
No, I think this person probably has a name.
Oh yeah. What do you know of the monk-ish looking woman? Do you know her?
She's a pilgrim. She's been traveling around seeing the various lands.
Is she not part of your crew?
No, she's... As far as I know, she's been paying in various gems and things she's found.
Fascinating.
Well, okay. This feud that I have had does not involve you or the crew. I shall see to it that the rest of you are treated fairly.
Thank you.
Brad, you speak as if you are the captain.
Oh,
It's amusing.
yes, I'm not actually the captain.
What?
Sorry. Our captain is
A
upstairs on
small
the deck.
child.
Yes, a small child, actually, if you'd like to go see. I'll
It
tell
depends
them-
if he's ready to face the blood.
Oh, he hasn't seen me. I come downstairs.
Oh god.
Clonk, clonk, clonk.
I in stride. Wait up.
Hey, what's downstairs?
As you do come down, he kind of just looks at the blood. And, I see. And you can see he's actually just like stone face calm. Like the biggest panic was the fact of like when he was paralyzed, he thought you were all going to just slaughter them.
Oh,
I
that's
sure
fair.
hope you weren't attached to those people.
In all honesty, not really. I was just maintaining the engine. I was
Did you just steal Grimkig's head?
Yes, and?
Okay.
pelt
Go
out
on.
this sweet
Love
fucking commander hat. It actually has a really nice plume on it too. Oh, fucking.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
very nice.
that's
Nice.
pretty good.
I apologize for any distress this may have caused.
All I want to
It
steal
was
his
sufficient
jacket.
route for taking care of the captain.
Go ahead, steal his
They have been
clothes.
some-
I already stole his
Taking his
hat.
jacket.
Feel free to take many things.
I'm sorry,
we're
please
gonna
forgive
throw
me. I'm
him
not
over the
normally this
side.
bad.
Well,
Take his jacket. And I like armor go on and put the jacket on. Feels so good. And it's oddly warm.
I
This
love
is
jackets
great.
being worn by dirty pirates.
Yeah, it's fine. Perfect.
A warm jacket and a fucking water bikini. It's beautiful.
Yeah, hells yeah.
Hey, you
I just put it in my inventory as dirty pirate jacket.
you just button the metal and then you got everything else flashing. You know, it's great.
Love it.
okay, so I do not personally want this ship, but our captain probably does, so we will be commandeering the ship now.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
He kind of looks around. You can see to make sure there's nobody else. Sees Verum is still knocked out. Can I join you?
Yes,
I vote yes.
certainly.
You will have to take it up with the captain. You will be treated fairly.
Good.
You seem alright. I'm sure we'll get along fine.
Iron Strike, do you want to see something fascinating?
What
You
is
need to
it?
look at this engine.
I am not an engineer.
No, but it's still really cool. It's shiny, and it's hot, and it's cold.
Yeah, do be careful.
I'm not touching anything. Hands up straight in the air. Stride, it's so cool.
Uplift will have to have a look at it.
I expect he and Stratosphere will become fast friends.
First, Ironstride, I have but weak human arms. Could you carry Grimkig up onto the deck?
We've been
One
lost
hand-
for a year.
Just barely paying attention to that. Just lean down, one hand, pick him up, and just okay, drag him. to the
Okay, now
deck.
can I have a piggyback ride, thanks?
You have 2 legs. Walk.
Okay.
Stratosphere,
Yes.
have you ever seen a dragon?
Only in passing.
You're gonna love Raxiel.
He's just sitting there like, excuse me? What does that mean? What does that mean?
What's up, Axia?
Come upstairs. Captain. Actual
Captain.
captain, not Brad Captain.
Yes?
We've already had one person asked to join us.
Good.
And they're the one who engineered, well, not engineered, looked after the engineering.
I'd call them the engineer.
Yeah.
I like how all these guys are being kept right next to the ballistas.
Useful.
What would they use
You
them
can
for?
strap him to him and flying him off the ship.
Yeah, do a Virik.
Oof.
I want to talk to this guy, this girl.
She, as you do approach, she's just kept a little bit of distance from the others as they're kind of rounded up, and kind of just looks at you. It's been still a little bit of on the defensive, but
you missed some crewmen. Are
yeah,
they okay?
Yeah, no, they're floating down. They're fine. There's the boys who fell off.
You didn't fight? You're not with this crew?
I travel to see the world. You, not pirates?
I'm not. You could call some of us pirates. They're not the worst pirates, though. Well, you didn't fight us, so you're smarter than most of these guys.
Battles must only be fought when necessary unless provoked.
He's pretty fly for a white guy.
He is fly for a white guy.
Sorry.
I feel like he could fly, maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
He kind of can.
Being air infused.
Kind of.
Yeah, air
He can levitate.
Naturally levitate.
That's so cool.
Pretty fly.
She sees Ironstride strolling up. Gets a little defensive, especially the amount of gore that's probably covering his knuckles right now.
I apologize if I look distressing at this point in time. I mean you no harm.
Just kind of looks at the ethereal berserkers and over to you. What do you mean to do with this ship?
That is up to the captain. Likely commandeer or tear apart. However, if you were seeking passage, it is likely we can drop you at the nearest town. We will not keep you prisoner.
With that, you can see she kind of relaxes.
We apologize if this is inconvenient for your time schedule.
Time is irrelevant, but I will take you on the offer. The nearest town would be a good place to continue my journey.
Very well.
Once again, sorry to disturb such a nice morning.
I have not met a knight as respectful as you in a long time. What is your name?
Valus.
I am Lian Tao.
Where are you headed?
Around the world to witness all the old forgotten history and relics.
Well, seems like a good place to start. A lot of stuff happened here.
I know it was a foolish venture to travel around near the pirate lords' havens, but I wish to bear witness to the accounts of history and the old war fields that were fought for freedom.
It was a difficult fight.
Were you there?
I was there 600 years ago, yes.
You're smaller than what I was told about.
I am a different model. Specifically a medical unit.
I have a great deal of questions for the both of you, then. Of course, when airs are less tense. She kind of looks at the rest of the crew that's being kept at bay with the swords.
You may feel free to ask questions. However, my memory is in. I am not sure how helpful I will be.
And then maybe some of my books may be of assistance.
That would most likely be helpful.
So. And as you do that, say that she, you can tell she's heading down to the quarters to collect her effects.
She's doing that. I'm just up here, standing on Raxiel's back to make myself a bit taller since I'm pretty short now.
Fucking small fry.
Just like, hey, those ones up there, bring them down here. I need to speak to everyone at once, and I don't want to shout across the whole damn ship.
Brings corpse.
No, yeah.
I mean, why not, right?
Well, did she make her death saving throws?
Oh, there was no
I mean, she was still.
There's a
Yeah, I was gonna say she's thrashing around on the ground. I was gonna slice her throat.
Oh, okay.
Alright, all of you. First, let me thank you for laying down your arms. Prevented needless sacrifice and made this a whole lot easier. Those of you who wish to continue working on this ship may do so. Know that should you take this choice, you will be under our protection from now on. Those of you who wish to leave our service, we will drop you at the nearest port. You are free to make your own way from there. You have until we reach that port to make your decision.
Hear a few whispers amongst the other sailors, the other injured archers and so forth, and looking and thinking pretty deeply, kind of wondering if they should take it up. The two knightsmen look like they are probably just going to fucking up and leave as soon as they get port. They don't look very happy.
You.
Yeah, I was
The,
gonna
um,
say we need to go get Notlef.
Who's
Mhm.
Notlef?
How far away are we right now?
What is that?
Like from where we were before? Like how long did they travel before?
It's probably going to take you a good 8 hours to get back there.
Holy shit, we went that far?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do this as soon as we left Vision, but okay.
Oh, being
Yeah, I got the impression they didn't take that long.
for that, it was still going touring around, but at the same time, being that close to port, you would have known definitely that there might have been someone else still drifting by.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, I guess it
Not
makes
very
sense.
wise to do that within like 1 hour of a port. But either way, that's still not a very long time to travel.
Captain,
Yeah?
seeing as their helmsman is dead, I guess you should probably have a Korath drive the old ship.
Either you or myself can do that.
And she kind of looks over the edge. You can see her. Everyone's just kind of watching from the ship up above.
See the little Mendosh head like poke out, and they're like, ugh.
Right. Well, he's not even poking out. Like he's in full view, flying around.
Yeah, if you guys want to come down and check out the new ship, it's safe now. Everybody's detained.
with that, she just kind of gives, of course, just gives a little wave and goes to hop on down for the time. Memdosh looks like he refuses to leave the ship and continues to patrol around it just to be sure.
I want to drive the new one.
Okay.
That's fine.
You gonna open her up?
Oh wait, yeah. Where did Brad go?
Oh, I'm going to have a talk with Virum.
Well, I want
Can
to
I have the coin?
Oh yeah, right. Hand you the coin of stopping the ship.
Thanks.
Korth slides down on a rope and lands on.
I'll go start looking at the controls.
Fresh crew.
Maybe you will have someone else to play dice with now.
I do like how spacious this one is. It's really nice.
Having your own room besides the treasury might be nice.
That too. Let's go have a look.
We don't get our own rooms on the ship. What are you even thinking?
You throw up walls.
We'd have to do some major.
And we'll already
Yeah, we'd
use
have to
one
do
bed
a little bit
against
of
the other
remodeling.
luxury bed.
I'm gonna have to move all of my things.
I mean, you got that black hole.
I lift up my bag of holding and go, done. I carry it all with me.
Just in case.
Because I mean, like, so these two are rooms. Then we could put up walls right here, and then remove this table. That's another room.
It is true.
Put up a wall across there and a wall across there. That's two more private rooms.
Yeah, you could probably break this into 3 if you kind of go in like that.
Keep in mind back here, there's the cruise quarters, which this backspace here where all these men are goes up to about a good 20 feet high. Multiple cots going all the way up.
Well, pending how many
they-
of them
they
there
fit,
are,
like,
they'll need to sleep.
30 people in there. That's how much crew was aboard.
And then also there's still the storage space below that, which I didn't put in because it's the storage space,
Oh.
which has the majority of supplies. Which obviously the stairs going down is here.
I was about to say it is rather too bad that we didn't sell the old one back when we were at that port, because going back there now would be a pain in the ass.
And you can tell these ballistae are heavy fucking duty.
We also have a cannon we get to install.
On a side note, these ballistae obviously don't pivot fully up or down. They can move up and down, but they can't point straight up like the other ones you have. These are actually too heavy to point straight up.
Doesn't matter, had nicer shit. I feel kind of bad though. Naught's been working for a full day trying to make that ship work. We're just gonna pull up in a fucking luxury ship.
Pull up in a fucking Lambo.
Hey, look what we found.
He's fixing it like an old country car, and we're just swinging on it like a fucking Lamborghini. We bring one extra for him, sup.
Get in, loser.
I will go back onto the other ship and fly that one.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna go back towards Notliff. And yeah, also the Valhalla Warriors disappear after an hour, so I would have dismissed them before then. They aren't really needed.
They got the message across.
Yeah.
And obviously they don't know how often you can do that.
7 days.
So do you just yeet Aubrey off the side?
What does she have on her? I'll loot her fucking pockets. I have no shame.
Oh, yeah, right. Of course.
No.
She deserves a proper burial.
Well, let's bury her in the tree in the ship.
How about no? That'll stink.
Under dirt.
Yeah, mate,
Yeah,
6 feet
no.
under and you don't spell anything.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't
sure we
like
have
this.
6 feet of dirt, but then again, a tree of that size would need quite a lot of space for its roots.
Oh,
Wait a
There are
second.
plenty of Sky Islands beneath
Why the?
us.
Why is there a tree in this ship?
Oh, you haven't seen the tree?
Dude, haven't you seen One Piece?
probably best to
Oh.
ask the engineer.
Airman, why is there a tree inside of the ship?
The luxury of growing fruit while traveling.
That's way more boring than I was anticipating.
I mean, it's nice to have fresh air instead of the cabin being stuffy.
Eh. I was expecting like an elemental air power tree or something cool.
Oh, unfortunately not. If we did that, it might actually draw air straight from the sails into it.
Oh, if we put like our old ship's core into this thing for extra power. Just hit the fucking nitrous oxide boosters.
Yes!
Adding an extra core would be a good idea.
I guess that means we'd basically have to abandon our old ship entirely, but you know.
Might be worth it. Strip
We
it
can
for
see
parts.
what Left thinks. Maybe Stratosphere has some ideas as well.
Another adaptation.
Alright, anyways, back towards Notliff.
I want to question one of these armored guys.
Alright.
And, it'd be cool.
They're down in the crew's quarters, and when you go to speak to one of them, you can actually see he, before you even get a word out, as you do approach him. So who's your training officer in Sleep Room?
Mine.
You definitely fight like one.
I trained with the Paladins in Sleet Row. I wasn't with the military.
Explains a lot.
So what are you doing on this ship with a bunch of pirates?
Down on my luck, the military not wanting to keep too many of us around instead of being falsely dishonorably discharged while waiting for the next big war to break out. Decided to go out and be able to send coin back to my wife and child.
I heard something big was about to happen in Sleet Row. They could probably use more good trained men.
Probably would be better. Obviously, I got outmatched today. And not half bad though.
If we're being honest, your friend almost killed me out there.
I don't know, one of my friends did get killed.
Well, it's just in the line of work.
Unfortunately. Heated battle is heated battle. Well, honestly, we were worried that you were going to just slaughter the crew.
I try to make sure this group isn't as bloodthirsty as they could be.
Either way, me and Barkle are going to jump off at the nearest port and probably go back home to our families.
Well, talk to me before you go. I'll give you spears back.
Be appreciated. Oh, we understand the current situation.
I'll give him like a little salute, like just 2 fingers to his forehead, and walk away.
Salutes you back. And they go back to helping tend to others' wounds.
I was just gonna hang out by the tree because that's cool as heck.
So as you're doing that, go to hang out by the tree though, Valis. You do hear, sounds like somebody rustling through a chest.
I wonder if it's a Koroth in this room. Is it coming from this direction?
Oh, definitely. You can see from around the corner, one of the doors is wide open.
Considering he's pretty sure no one should be down here, he's gonna check it out.
So, as you do come around the corner, obviously, you're not quiet about it, I would imagine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not like holding on my weapon or anything, just making sure.
Yeah, just looking around the corner, and you could actually see probably something of a rare sight where a Korath is like shifting through what looks like a chest filled with either well, it's obviously filled with various money, probably some ill-gotten gains from a previous venture, but she has what looks like a full tiara on, a couple of rings and necklaces. She's just kind of like going through everything.
From standing behind her, is just gonna say, "Find anything cool?"
And just like drops the whole chest down. Of course. Don't tell anyone about that.
No, the gold looks nice on me.
You see, it's a little bit difficult to tell, but you can see that she blushes a little bit. But
You're in.
That was supposed to be a joke.
Ha!
thank you. And obviously, you can take it to the captain if you'd like.
Hmm?
Goes to-
I have no idea what you just said.
She says you can take it to the captain if you like the chest. She goes to scoop the gold and gems and other such things back in.
We've got enough stuff. Let me know if you find anything I could use, like a holy symbol or stuff like that.
Will do.
It's gonna go back to by the tree.
At this point, you can see Lean Taz packed up her various books and looks like she's just kind of sitting there on top of one of her personal chests and just kind of reading and waiting. So,
Well, Velas is just gonna rest because he, almost died.
and just on a brief note, like Miller, and you can hear Raxiel like whispering to you, like, "Mom, we're keeping this one, right? Right? It's so cool."
The ship, Raxiel?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's bigger than ours.
I get a bigger room.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Can he even fit below deck?
Oh, he definitely can.
Oh shit.
For now.
I mean, look at this. Look at that. Perfect.
Oh god, just alright.
He'll have to squeeze when he gets older, but that's where you just open up the skylight.
Just make a bigger door.
Alrighty, so at this point, Stratosphere goes to maintain the engine below. You can tell he's like extraordinarily calm. It's actually very fucking surprising. And Bradimir, going to question Viren up there on the deck, I assume.
I think he went AFK.
Shit.
So I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, he did say BRB.
Hmm.
Ah, yeah, right there. Alright.
I like this feud going on between Telrath and I.
A blood feud between bird and robot.
Between shrugs.
You are the window to my beak. I smash into you and hurt myself.
On this one, go ahead and roll me a nature check, Bayless. You're not entirely sure. It's a very unique looking fruit, but it looks very exotic. It has almost a, almost kind of the look of like a blueberry, but it's kind of pear-shaped.
I don't think he'd eat one if he didn't know what it was.
Alright.
Rat's back.
He's back.
Alright.
Well,
Interrogation time.
Yes. Are you interrogating him on the deck? Below? Where?
hell yeah.
Alright.
Right here, right now. I tie him up.
And obviously, he's none of his stuff. He's just like.
And I say, wake the fuck up, and I healing word him.
He gets up and says, oh, what the fuck? What is it? What's Grunstein? Aubrey? Celestia?
They are no more. It is just you now.
At this, he goes a little bit wider. And I assume you just decided to take your disguise off at this point.
No, I do not.
All right. So
I say, you know, I've actually heard of you before. Virum Kig. The name did ring a bell, and I remembered. You see, I met a lad on a beach of an island. There's nothing there but him. Do you remember him, perhaps? He said his name was Bradimir Branberry.
Yes.
You do remember him. You see, we rescued him from that island and he told us all about his previous crew.
Did he now?
And that would be you, wouldn't it?
Did he tell you everything? Or did he just tell you that, we've made off with Mommy and Daddy's ship?
He did share that, yes. But what I want to know is why. Why did you do that? Depending on how this goes, you may live, Virum Kig.
May have grown up in upper class, but it was still the lower parts. None of our families ever had the money his did. It was always an insult. Be able to flash so much money, not even have to care. Don't even have to worry about holding your title, your home, your estate.
And for that, you left him to die.
No. We originally left him there, thinking it probably become some harpy's pet. Heard such joking stories among the other sailors.
Oh, well, he didn't. They didn't get him once.
Strong-headed as ever. It would have been an interesting prospect. Being able to be as rich as his family. I guess I got to live that life briefly. Now I get to be knocked down to squalor again.
You know, being rich isn't all it's made up to be.
I guess they're always looking at the other side, wishing we were there.
You see, living as you were before, you had freedom, but no money. He was born with money, but he had no freedom.
I remember that spark. Wanting to be a pirate with us.
And so, what of this family ship? This is not it.
No. This was Kronstein's dream. The Elbreth.
Well, it seems to be our ship now.
Yes, and a dream passed on to somebody else's hands.
So, tell you what. I've decided you can live if you tell us where I can find the rest of Bradomir's old crew.
Considering how fast we swept across the trade routes between Sleet Run, Mirage Cities, and the gold yards. You'd be hard pressed. Many of us got our own ships, others stolen from other captains.
Do you still keep in touch with them somehow? Or no?
It's hard to when an armada sails off on its own separately.
An armada, you say?
We sailed together for a while, 10 ships strong.
I see.
Unfortunately, adding Bradomir's to it was a nice extension, made it a nice flagship.
Yes, right, so... gold yards. Is that what you said?
Yes, the gold yards trades. Infamous hold Mirage City is dominion over them, protects their areas.
I would like to insight check him.
Go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
So for the gold yards and everything, you definitely believe. Though for keeping in touch, not so much.
Well... that's good enough. You may live.
Surprise me.
It is... Oh, how so?
Every other gold tracker I've dealt with has just slit the throats of anybody. Especially on the Enterprise for a great game like this one.
Ah, gold tracker. Before we get to that, I am not actually a captain. Our actual captain shall decide your fate, but for me you get a pass. Now, before I hand you over, one question for you. If Branimir was still here in front of you, would you have any last thing to say to him?
Tell you, it's actually pretty deep in thought. And you actually see a great amount of regret come over his face a little bit too. I tell that dumb young fuck sorry. I would probably try and find a way to get him back to his family ship that's been turned into an abomination. I feel bad. I have a great amount of spark.
Well, I heard you loud and clear. I take off the disguise.
Fucking cocksucker. I should have known. I fucking called you a gold tracker and I didn't get punched immediately.
Yes, I'm afraid I'm not actually familiar with all of those things.
That's why you originally joined us anyway, to get the fuck out of there and steal your family ship. How the fuck did you end up with, well, these merciless lot in that fine-ass number, if I may say so?
God damn it.
That's a long story. One you may or may not hear. You know,
Fair enough.
I really did think you were all my friends.
You were. We listened to a dumb fuck.
Well, this dumb fuck is back.
I guess we listened to two dumb fucks then, didn't we?
Ah, perhaps.
Ah.
We have things to do. Good luck to you, I suppose.
Do what you must. Do what you must.
Nice, Stride. Could you watch him for a moment?
Of course.
Captain Miller in?
Yeah?
This last prisoner. I had beef with him, but, you can treat him as a regular prisoner, I suppose. What's your verdict with him?
Well, the same ultimatum I gave to everyone else. You can join the crew, or hop off when we make port.
I do very well. You wouldn't be trusted, of course, but you could join our crew, or we'll drop you off at the nearest port. It's your lucky day. You get to live, apparently.
I guess I still have some blessings counting for me. That'll be a fucking damn shame to say goodbye to this big old bitch. And at the same time, I don't suppose any of you would ever trust me, so...
It would be quite hard, yes.
I think I will take my leave at port and call it a good life there. Probably find somewhere else to settle down.
I hope you do, because if we find out that if you're still going to work against us in any way, shape, or form, We will hunt you down, and you will die.
I'd believe it. If you survived Lystra, that big motherfucker there, he kind of taps Iron Strude's big fucking foot with his own shoe. If he survived her fucking bloodthirst, I'm pretty damn sure if I tried anything, I'd have my intestines ripped out and strung up from behind to fly out to dry.
It would be more along the lines of I would rip your arms off and beat you to death with them.
Creative one, isn't he?
Yes, Iron Stride is like that.
Well, you can leave me tied up for now if you like. I assume you're leaving me down in the crew's quarters? Or will you prefer to hang me, well, probably over the side of the ship for now?
Oh, no. I may have been an idiot in the past, but I'd like to think I've grown. You can be with the rest of your crew. Untied.
Thank you. And I'll be sure to be hush about your existence.
That would be wise.
So,
Alright, my part's done.
And you enjoying exploring down there, Misky? It's stratosphere is just going through the motions and just double checking the valves. You see him occasionally like slip in either some more coal or charcoal, and occasionally one of the two condensed crystals of elemental air.
Just interesting. Thanks.
Wow. He's calmly working. Sees you watching for a bit. You ever decide to load in engines? Oh my god.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Josh?
It is the perfect name for it. It's beautiful. Oh, he does ask you if you ever decide to learn the engines of these things?
No, I've never seen anything like this. I swing a big axe around and hit people. That's always been my job. I drink and I slink, apparently, and I hit things. There's no way I could work anything like that.
I want to give it a try.
I don't want it to break, so no.
I'll be right here, but if you want to.
I want to break shit.
Fair enough. So, he'll start showing you each of the various gauges. The elemental fire has to be constantly stoked to maintain pressure with the elemental air. The crystals being immediately drawn upon with the combination of the engine. Two valves feeding out into the various propeller and engines, and gauge controls to make sure the chamber doesn't receive too much of the elemental energies and burst.
There's just so much to think about.
Yes, there is. No, I do apologize if I seemed frightened when I froze initially when I turned around. It wasn't really fear that I felt when I saw you and your friends the first time.
No, you're fine. I didn't mean to scare you even if I didn't. I was just trying to protect Brad.
It's understandable. Seems like a good leader.
Yeah, even if he isn't the captain, he is a bloody good bard.
How long have you known him?
Since we found him crying on an island.
That's not true. Fuck you.
Hey, we found you crying on that island.
You're not there to argue it. Wow. So, he does catch a, not the bravest moment, I assume.
I'd say not. The whole reason we're here. The people who left him on this island were in control of the ship.
I won't deny I wasn't actually originally part of this crew. I had been gang pressed into it originally and taught by the first person who mastered this engine.
Where are they now? Why is it just you?
Well, probably over in Falashan. Then where he originally jumped off with his money. It was the original trade ship that I was a part of that he had stolen from, and instead of killing me, he gave me the opportunity to learn the engine and take his place. Instead of cutting my throat and throwing me overboard. Oh,
That's kind.
I don't think he wanted to do it anyway. As much as you are strong and terrifying, you definitely have a sweeter charm than the others.
I learned recently that I can't always be strong and angry, and that it is very easy to get hurt without somebody hitting you.
It's true.
Yeah. Fucking hate sirens.
Well, I did not think you were originally going there, but yes. Glad to teach you more if you wish to. And obviously, what we plan to do with this shift.
Well, I actually think we're keeping it. It's much bigger than the dragonfly we came from. I mean, we'll see it soon, and you'll meet the tech.
I'd be more than happy to see a new ship. See some different designs. I won't keep you from your friends. I know aside from the view out the windows, it does get a little boring down here sometimes.
It's kind of more interesting than sharpening my axe. Like, walk away at that point going, I'm just fucking sharpen my axe.
I mean, you could borrow...
Nope, I'm gone. Fuck him.
Oh, okay.
All I can think is that a Korath and Memdosh are gonna, like, pest the stratosphere a whole fuckload.
Oh, hells yeah.
Oh, Misky, you walked out of there quite briskly.
Yes! Because I was no longer needed. Yes, just fucking, I don't know. Rex, see ya!
Okay.
Flustered as ever. Rexiel is like overly happy. He's just hey Rexiel and start petting him. He like goes to give you like a playful hug.
Eee, you're so big, you could squish me.
I'll be careful.
Iron Stride's gotta be careful about squishing you. I gotta be careful about you squishing me.
The chain.
The chain of squish. What?
That's beautiful.
Oh.
Yes. And Billy Red, as you're looking over that, you can see there's a great deal of charts marking out various points that they were probably going to attack.
Yeah, I pushed them all off the table so I can make my trinkets.
Oh no! With that, you just see the door open a little bit. A Korth like peeks out, and you can see like a whole bunch of gold jewelry. Like, oh shit!
Oh yeah, let's search the ship for stuff.
Slowly close the door,
Korth beat you to that.
and we'll leave off there, and I'll get you the loot next time.
I just had Nick's soul leave his body.
A little bit. It's 4:30.
It's fucking 4:30 a.m.
That's what I said.
Go sleep.
We'll leave off there.
Alright. I'll see you all later.
See you, buddy.
Also, XP.
Let me grab that for you.
Nah, you don't get it.
Nah, you don't need XP.
Dude, it's gonna be so great.
This would definitely level us up, right? We're so
The
close.
ship.
No,
Like
entering
1,000.
her room is not going to level you up.
Oh, that's not what I meant. But yeah.
At first, I was like, we don't need a new ship, and then I saw it had a tree, and I was like, hell.
Hell
Yes, we need the ship.
Fucking
This
tree.
ship was a
It's
tree.
perfect.
Okay.
Even if I don't get my own room, sleeping on one of these couches right next to a tree is way better than sleeping in a...
Yeah, we had
Mhm.
hammocks.
They're like legitimately futons.
I don't
Yeah.
have a room.
And there's trees.
You don't
Mhm.
sleep. You don't count.
Hey, I need repairs sometimes.
Yeah,
And-
there's
and-
gonna be a
and
basement for
I
that.
would like my own room.
Look, we
Yeah,
all
you
want
can,
our
you
own
can
room.
have the storage closet where we keep the broom.
I'm actually
Buckets.
gonna hit you.
Rude.
I'm a little boy. How dare you treat me like that?
Is there a
Get your
tiny
race
room
car
under,
bed, buddy.
under some of the stairs that we can find?
Highest roll gets extra room.
Actually,
I
I think
assume we're
Carl
gonna,
was here
like-
first.
I was assuming they're gonna like change everything
Well,
up.
I guess I
and
get
make
the
rooms.
stairs underneath.
Oh fuck.
I'm happy with sleeping on one of these futons next to
Yeah.
a big tree.
Sleep on the futons.
Right next to a Korth's room, Monkey Face.
Winky
Hmm.
face.
Look,
Oh,
I
actually, I'll just share the room with Karth. Don't worry about it.
I've got so much more room to walk around and patrol now.
So much room for activities.
Hey,
Hey.
you want a spa, buddy?
Damn it! I just want a room to put my fucking fish tank in, fam.
Like,
You too.
I like the addition of the tree. Just want to say that again. Probably like my favorite thing about the ship in One Piece is they have an orange because you know
Yeah.
scurvy.
Remember?
Oh,
So they just grow their own oranges on board.
I do like that the pattern on the floor is kind of tree-like, kind of root-like.
It's very branchy.
Yeah.
So for you normal humans out there, how long does it take to grow a beard?
I can't.
I haven't shaved since my sister's wedding about 8 months ago, and I'm still on the old bum fluff.
Yeah,
Oh
I
boy!
can grow a
Nice.
mustache.
I never get past bump walk, so-
25
We
under
leveled
XP.
up.
Of course we did.
354. Wait. 35457.
35, 4, 5, 7. Hey,
So I found a cool new Google image for a tiefling palette, but it has a beard, so I decided to flip a coin and see if I wanted to grow a beard. And I did.
Oh, yeah.
So in about 2 sessions, I'm gonna swap my player right.
So how much
Oh,
XP
please.
are you guys at?
3.
35.
Not enough.
35457.
yeah, 35, 4, 5, 7, which is
Leveled
enough
up.
for our level. Level 8.
Yeah, you're level 8 now.
Okay, boys,
Yeet.
now let's roll. Hit die.
Ah, shit, no.
So,
I don't roll hit
Pretty
die. I've
good.
got a 6.
Okay.
I refuse to take that risk.
High risk, high
Oh no!
See?
Oh,
See?
Iron Stride was struck by rust monster poison.
Oof.
Apparently, Jesus
It
fuck.
ate through part of his fucking hardiness.
Don't forget, boys, ASI.
yeah. Or feet.
Alright, let me just add my 3 through hell.
Oh,
What
buddy.
the hell did I do to my character?
Did you do?
It says I'm level 7 plus 1, not level